What's up, guys? Welcome to Time Vision Talks. My name is Yunus, and today I'm sitting with Fike and Nizar. It's the new year. You know we gotta talk about it.
You have to.
We're talking about New Year's resolutions. So I want to start by asking you guys if you have any New Year's resolutions, and if so, what they are.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we all do, but mine's gonna be, focusing. It's gonna be a common goal between us. It's gonna be like focusing on. New Year's goals. So it's gonna be like YouTube. Trying to reach that 100,000 mark. That's a big goal for me and for us. And for me, it's gonna be like kind of figuring out something for myself on the YouTube channel. Maybe something with gaming. Hopefully we can get that down too. But yeah, it's more like YouTube focused. What about you?
Honestly, me, I just want to graduate. I feel like I've been in school for too long.
Okay.
I want to graduate. Yeah, that's my goal.
We've been waiting.
And get back to the gym. I've been slacking in the gym forever, so I'm gonna set myself a weekly schedule. But honestly, I'm not a huge believer on New Year's resolutions. I don't know about you guys, but do you have any resolutions?
I do personally. I have several, but one that I mainly want to focus on, especially this year, is going to the gym more often. Specifically, I want to go between 3 to 4 times a week. And my personal goal is to specifically add on more mass. I want to at least gain 10 pounds of muscle this year.
Okay.
So I feel the more focused your goals are, the more sort of information you have behind your goals.
And do you have set ways into how you're gonna achieve that goal?
Yeah, I sort of already have in my mind sort of training plan I want to go with. I want to do more 5x5 heavier lifting, increase my strength, increase in size. And along with that, because I've always been into calisthenics along with you guys and the whole Time Vision gang, I want to also continue with that. So if I do a mix of a bit of 5x5 and some calisthenics, I feel that'll allow me to build a nice perfect physique that I want. And that's just the beginning, that's what I'll start off with. Who knows, maybe down the year, once if I hit that goal earlier, I might switch into a different type of training. But sort of that's where my focus is.
See, that's very specific because a lot of people go okay, I have a New Year's resolution, and they don't really have a plan into how they're gonna achieve it, and they just kind of set this goal that's imaginary, and they just a shot in the dark.
Totally, I agree with you.
And this is why a lot of I was reading something 80% of New Year's resolutions are dead by February.
That makes sense though. That makes sense. I feel a lot of people I feel they just get really lazy. And they're not. I guess they're not really specific with their goals. That's what makes it kind of hard for them to stay committed to that goal.
Yeah.
Because I feel some people have the same exact goals. It's very common. It's quit smoking, stop drinking.
It's so vague.
It's so vague. You got to be really specific. It's the same topic as goals, but
I feel New Year's resolution is a fad. Because everyone is doing it, everyone wants to too. You know? Because you have New Year's resolutions, that means I should have New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
But personally, I don't think of having a New Year's resolution or having that specific goal, but because everyone around me is doing that, I feel I should do it too. So in my mind, let's say if I'm that type of person, I don't necessarily have a sort of a plan to go and achieve these goals. It's just that because everyone else is setting goals, I'll set goals too. Mm-hmm. But in the back of my head, I kind of already know it's not gonna happen. And I feel that's why 80% of the people fail by February, because they started, they're oh shit, you know what? It's kind of hard. Stop.
Yeah.
But that's why I feel when it comes to setting goals, it's very important to see I actually have a list here of things that you should ask yourself and things that you need to answer before you even set those goals. Mm-hmm. So you guys don't mind, I'm gonna list some of them.
Yeah, go ahead.
So number one is that why do you want to make that change? For me personally, if I wanna get stronger, I wanna look better, you know. So those are some of the reasons, and I wanna be healthier. That's why I wanna get back in the gym or get healthier. Mm-hmm. So define your why first of all, because
that's huge.
Because you can set a goal, but if there's no why behind it, there's no.
And that's gonna be your push. Your why is gonna be your push.
Exactly.
Your why is gonna be your push, because if some days you're feeling not motivated, your why is gonna push you. It's what's your purpose? What's your reason for doing this?
And another thing is that our goals are very vague, I think. So that's number two, is that we need to really define our goals. So, like I said, my goal, a lot of people set goals that, okay, I'm gonna get back to the gym this year, I'm gonna work out. But like I said earlier, my specific goal is to add 10 pounds of muscle and do this specific type of training, which will allow me to, add that sort of muscle or and have that sort of physique. And number three is that, what is your plan? Like obviously
How you
you
do
set
it.
your vision, you have your sort of like concrete and measurable goal, and now what's your plan to actually achieve that goal? So by what means are you going to go and do that?
Right.
So I feel like if you start to define all these things and you really put it into perspective, it's a lot easier. Like you can just have a really broad and really vague goal, but if you break it down into steps, you know, then obviously it's easier to achieve.
So why wait for the new year? Like why wait for January 1st to do all this?
Like for me, I wouldn't wait for January 1st because I feel like there's like a time for people to be more lazy and just worry about it later. Like say for example, like around that time where it's like November, December, you're like, okay, let me just worry about it when New Year's comes.
Yeah.
January, I'll worry about it. But for me, it's kind of like every month is kind of, not every month, but every day is like a new day to like have a resolution. It doesn't have to be necessarily New Year's.
Every day is a fresh start.
Yeah, so like why focus on New Year's and like be lazy? Let's say like you're waiting since like, I don't know, September.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let me just wait until New Year's and then I'll do my goal or my resolution, which makes no sense, it's stupid. Because you're probably not gonna even follow through with it if you're already lazy
Yeah.
and waiting for January.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like New Year's resolutions.
It's kind of like what Mustafa was talking earlier, like destination addiction, like that fresh start that people are waiting for. Like no one starts something new on like the middle of the week. Everyone will start something on a Monday. It's like Monday, I'll do this. You know, like I slacked off the gym this week. I'm gonna start going back Monday.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna start fresh on Monday. So like, if that, it's kind of like procrastination at the same time too, because like you're saying later, you're saying like at that point in time, I'll be in a better place to carry out my goal.
Yeah.
Which I think is like what kind of like drains you to follow it in the long run.
I feel like it's just a weak mentality, you know? That if you really want to do something, you'll do it
earlier.
right away or have like an actual plan and not necessarily wait for a Monday or for like a January 1st, if you really want to do it. And that's pretty much like the difference between people that are like high achievers and people that are sort of like beta, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because obviously in terms of like humans or whatever, then you have like elite people that achieve at like high levels.
Yeah.
People that are very successful, like
Yeah.
Elon Musk, for example, or like Steve Jobs or whatever it may be. And then majority of the people fall into the other category where they're just like regular beta people, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's where you really need to figure yourself out, that what kind of person you are. And not necessarily saying that's a bad thing, you know, like you are who you are, that's totally fine. But if you do want to become better, if you do want to achieve great things, then you really need to focus your mind. And like you said, the whole, what's it called, destination
Destination addiction. Like
once
once I'm there, I'll be, you know, in a better place to carry out my goal. You know, once it's Monday, like Monday, I'll start fresh.
exactly. So
January 1st, I'll start fresh.
exactly, and a lot of people have that mindset. But to those people, I specifically want to ask you, like, why aren't you there right now? If your mind is already there, why aren't you there?
Yeah.
You know, if you align yourself, your mind, your body, and your spirit to go towards it, and you're already halfway there if you think about it. It's just the physical aspect that's missing. You're mentally there because you know what you want.
Yeah.
Then it's just about, like I said, having that actual plan and just executing on it. But yeah, I totally agree. And I was a victim of that too for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then I tried to switch out that mentality, and so far I'm being good. And I just want to get better at it.
I feel like it's very easy to dig yourself like a deeper hole. Like if you don't take action right away, I feel like it's very easy for you to, like if you have like a set date like in the New Year's resolution, it's so easy to like dig a deeper hole and like, you know, just keep procrastinating. You gotta do it like right away. If you have a plan already, you have like something in your mind, just take advantage now and do it. Don't just wait until New Year's resolution, because then you're gonna lose all that.
That's what I'm saying.
That
like,
that motivation. You're not gonna have it.
It's exactly like procrastination, because, you know, as a victim of this disease called procrastination, I can tell you, like I suffer for years. All the symptoms have hit me.
I feel like when it comes to procrastination and the whole destination thing is that's where the elite people sort of stand out from the rest. Because like motivation is very weird. It works very weird. Some days you're motivated, some days you're not. Some days you're up, some days you're down. But what's more important than even motivation is your discipline. That you're showing up regardless of how you're feeling.
Discipline,
regardless of what you're
and consistency.
Exactly, consistency and
discipline.
And consistency.
Exactly.
Discipline what?
Confuse movement with progress.
Denzel Washington.
Oh, wow. I actually
true.
never heard that.
Yeah.
What was that again?
Don't confuse movement
with progress.
with progress, because
Just because you're doing a lot doesn't mean
could
that
be
you're gonna
moving linear
achieve more.
still.
spit it, bro. Preach.
That's
Because like you can be moving,
that.
like you can still be stagnant, right? Like moving a treadmill. Like you're doing a lot, but you're not getting a lot done.
you're just moving, but you're in the same
Yeah,
spot.
and I think that goes.
Smart work works. Actually, hard work.
Working really hard is what successful people do.
Yeah.
It's an everyday hustle. You can't just, you gotta like stay on that. You gotta stay on top of everything. You can't just, there's no need for procrastination. So once you procrastinate, that's it, it's game over.
Now,
it's gonna
what
keep
about-
adding up.
What about so like one whole thing about New Year's resolution is to be public with it, to announce it to other people, to share your goals with people. You've seen it all over social media. My New Year's resolution is to do this, to do that, and then those people are like gone, like we said, by February. So what do you think about
Make it public?
publicizing? Yeah, like sharing your goals with other people. I think you shouldn't share too much of your goals with other people, only because
You know what
for
it
several
is?
reasons. Like you can either you fail and that'll make you look bad, or also like you should like your goals are private. Like you don't want to share a lot of what you have in mind, a lot of your ideas with other people, unless you're in a place where like you're sure that you're gonna do them, or you're sure that no one's gonna copy them, for example, right? But what do you guys think about sharing your goals with other people?
I wouldn't say like like, let's say like a public thing. I wouldn't say like putting it on Instagram or anything like that. I'd say like public as in like close friends.
Close friends,
Yeah,
yeah.
close friends. Like because they can
Push you,
certainly
support
yeah
you,
they can
yeah.
certainly help you. They can certainly find a way for you to like reach that goal. So that way it's not all you, because they might be able to like help you out. Like for us with YouTube, we're close friends. We can like help each other. We can like plan with each other. We can figure out what's right and what's wrong. But not necessarily putting on Instagram, like some people do, it's just too much, and it's not a very credible kind of thing.
That's
It's
more,
not.
I feel like that's more like a common goal though, because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we're all in this sort of group and we're all doing like YouTube and whatever, that we can support each other.
Yeah.
But now let's say if I have a goal that is totally unrelated to any of you guys, that is totally like dependent on me. I feel, and I have mixed feelings about sharing your goals, because certain goals, yes, you can share, but I feel like certain goals like you should keep to yourself, because like
Yeah, of course.
at the end of the day, like let's say you're putting those goals out, you're putting that energy out, and you're not able to achieve at the end of the day, like some really serious, some really heavy goals, then you're demoralized once you don't hit those goals, and then people check you on it too. They're like, oh, you were trying to do this year, and it didn't happen.
exactly. So they can help you. They can be your
They can either help
cushion,
you, or
yeah.
they might even be able to like bring you down, because they'll be like, okay, no, you didn't do it,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that YouTube thing is like that's an example. But for you, like for example, working out. Like if you had someone that was working out with you, that's gonna help you push like way better.
But
And
see,
it's
that's,
like
why, that's why you should only share them with like close
Close
people.
friends, yeah.
Like one or two.
People
Like,
that have similar goals to you. Like there's certain goals that I had in my life, especially in the last couple of years, like that I was doing, that I was working on, that I didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
And because I didn't tell anyone, like I wasn't distracted, I was focusing on
You were
my goal,
able- you were
I was
able
in
to
the
work on
lab.
them.
And then when I hit a certain point of like success in that, then like I showed it to people, because I was like, you know what, now it's too big for people to not know.
Yeah.
And you
Like,
know what?
and at that point, I feel like it's good to show, because then you're an inspiration.
You're happy about it,
You're
yeah.
motivating them. You're like, yo,
You feel good
this
about
guy
it.
went and he did all this, but he didn't show anyone. He wasn't like telling anyone about it. He wasn't showing off. But he was just in the lab. He was putting.
Yeah.
it
And you know what though? Like sometimes if you share your goals with other people, they can demotivate you.
That's what I'm saying.
They can tell
Sometimes
you
that
like,
happens.
nah, you can't do that, and they can talk you out of it.
Work in
Exactly.
silence.
Exactly.
Working in silence is
Work in
important,
silence. Yeah. But
yeah.
like, let's say for example, you tell like your close family members, I want to lose weight. You want to tell them because
They can help you.
they
with
can
that
help
goal.
you. They can make sure you're eating right at home.
Yeah.
Whoever's cooking for you at home can make sure that you're eating what you have to eat to achieve that goal.
Yeah. One thing I want to mention, and I've heard this in like some inspirational talks or whatever maybe, but that you should always set really high goals. And the reason why I say this is, let's say in terms of like business or making money, let's say your goal is to make $100,000 this year, okay? And you're going out, you're trying to hit $100,000, and let's just say you don't hit $100,000. Let's say you hit like $80,000. You never hit your goal,
Right.
but you still hit 80.
Right.
Yeah. But now let's say your goal was to make like 500 that year.
Yeah.
But you didn't hit your goal of 500. Instead, you hit like a 4 or
Yeah.
a 3. That's still better than aiming for the 100 and hitting the 80. Is it
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
So when I personally think of goals, and I feel like that's another reason people get very like demoralized or they lose their motivation and their discipline to achieve their goals, is that they have this specific goal in mind of, let's say, getting like 6-pack abs. Like let's say you're an obese person, okay?
Yeah.
And your goal is by the end of the year I want to get 6-pack abs, but you don't hit those 6-pack abs. But let's say you're like 40 pounds less in weight. You still made all this progress. You didn't necessarily hit your main goal, but that doesn't mean you didn't progress.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I feel like people are too caught up in the actual sort of image of what it is, as opposed to like the progress and the process it takes to get there.
They say it's better to aim really high and miss
Yeah.
than to aim really low and hit.
Exactly. What is it? Aim for the moon and not in the clouds or something?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
That's why it's called like, you know, it's like reaching for your goal, you know? It's like there's levels to it. You don't have to like be at that specific goal. It's better to be somewhere than not be anywhere like where you were before, you know? It's like
Exactly.
it's better to do something.
So even like anyone that is like setting those goals or whatever it may be, like wherever you are, I say that you should aim high, and wherever you hit, at least you're better than where you are than you started.
Facts,
So
facts.
don't get demoralized if you're not specifically hitting all those goals, but as long as you're making progress.
That's pretty much it for this topic of New Year's resolutions. I hope you guys reach your goals for this new year and you make realistic targets and reach them. Thank you guys for sharing your time with us for this episode of Time Vision Talks, and join us next time for our next topic. Peace.
See you guys next
Peace
time.
out.